look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with Oklahoma's head coach before the game. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Gators headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Hauls it in. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. As Holly mentioned earlier, this home crowd can create a huge advantage. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Trying to keep the drive alive. Absolutely nowhere to go as they stop him behind the line on fourth down.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
They'll give it to Ball. Hard running there. Just shedding tackles.
And, man, this offense, man, is so nice to have a guy that you can hand the football to, and he can take off and make big plays down the field. He can break tackles. He can outrun you. He shows you a little bit of everything. This defense, they better...
And he's in! Touchdown, Gator! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. These two-point conversions are tricky enough. You don't want to add to the degree of difficulty by backing up 5. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the big fella. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get the third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
It's complete. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Sooners headed quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready.
Oh, it's picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Not all DBs can make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it on the outside. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You got good field position, right?
There he goes. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gators.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's got it again. Makes it past the marker. At midfield, he's got room. Wide open spaces. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Sooners. Once he got some room, it was over. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
Coming out with it, it's Abrams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. He might want another play. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Jones wants to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Maybe didn't like that play call on 3rd and 2. Instead, they'll call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page. Back to how they looked earlier in the game.
A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Oklahoma! Special teams proving to be special.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on it, and he just goes zoof, and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Making side adjustments here. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Gators come to the line in the hurry up. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Jones to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
They get him on the ground, but boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Off the RPO, complete. Turns it on in midfield. Turning on the Jets. Inside the 10. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And that's That's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll try to run with ball. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the defense stop him again on second and goal? Went right back to him, and again he is denied. It's third and goal.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you're looking for from a defense. You're expecting runs, second and goal. Got to find a way. You can't give an inch. This part of the field, this yard marker right here, you got to be physical. Nice job by the defense winning that second down.
After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to run it in from the 2 on third down? Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Florida! And they take it in for 6 more points. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. You know, Oklahoma's DNA is being tough. They have a whole drill about being tough named after them, the Oklahoma drill, and they won that one.
Yeah, and we've seen that kind of come and go some throughout the years, but it started with serious physicality back in the day when they ran the option and just hit you in the mouth. But, you know, football's involved, and that's the one thing about this offense. Can they keep their physicality and assert their physicality? The good Oklahoma teams are physical.
Makes the grab over the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
The Sooners are in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Dude, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Sooners will call on their punt team. Oh, this is unwise. Catches it in his own end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Sends it back in motion. Quarterback making adjustments. Jones wants to throw it. Got a man. It's Brown. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
And I think with Florida, man, it's all about the quarterback position. When it was rolling at its peak, right, it was Jesse Palmer and Tim Tebow. That guy was pretty good, too. But, like, finding that guy that can make the plays, I think bringing in Buster Faulkner is a big deal. They'll have a great offensive identity. But, Palmer, Florida's good, and they got the trick.
Well, the good news is they didn't have to leave the U.S. border to find the next guy like they did way back in the day. But you're right. I think Buster Faulkner really is the key. I thought one of the big moves for John Sumrall in the offseason was bringing in Faulkner as his offensive coordinator. One of the most difficult coordinators to defend. You ask any D coordinator in the country, and he always seems to get the best out of his quarterback. So they had a guy in DJ Lagway. They had really high hopes. Things didn't work out. He moves on to Baylor. But this is a critical spot. How quickly this new quarterback can get on the same page as his play caller, that's critical for their success.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Pryor. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick,
strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. The Brain Trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turn. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to throw. It's Mateer.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the 1st. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
And the defense gives up the 1st down, and oh, here they go. They're going fast, no time to substitute, got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29.
Really good job running the ball, getting that 1st down. Now here comes the tempo.
Maybe a crease. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. From the gun. Escapes the pressure going right. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a two-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Booster.
Jones to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Gets it inside the 40. Brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And I just think he put too much zip on the ball. I mean, he threw that thing hard, but led him a little bit too much, and the receiver really didn't have a chance to make a play.
Return. Squid. Slide. Booster. Slide.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Throws to the tight end. Got a man in the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. On the way, and you betcha, a 59-yard field goal.
And I like this offense. They didn't get conservative. They stayed aggressive to go try to get points, and they get rewarded, and they take the lead and the momentum going into the half.
Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that bull Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with the Oklahoma State Cowboys taking on the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
And it's the Cowboys looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the American Conference.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
He wants to change this route. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Handoff to Xavier.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Xavier again, able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
And the Sooners come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quick completion on the out route. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. They'll keep it on the ground here, off right tackle. Turning it on! He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his...
Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown Sooners! They take the lead with the 6.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Fielded in the end zone. It's Abrams. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Quarterback may change this route. Gets the back moving. Jones to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Sweep, sweep. Slide. Booster, booster. Western, Western. Go.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Sooner offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Release to the back. This time he's got his man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Play is stopped as they check on an injured Gator. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. They'll run play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
It's good. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. He's past the 30. Oh, he's got some space. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Florida. He got a step and just dusted the field. His third touchdown in the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try to pop the draw. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They're getting up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Pulls it in. It's Harris. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about...
Makes the grab in their space. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with a first down. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Slings it downfield. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this offense in a tie game with a chance to drive for the go-ahead score. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Looking to help the kicker out on third down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. Might be changing the route. Wide receiver going in motion.
Freeze! Bubba! Move! Let it go!
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! They take the lead here in the 4th.
And how about that? In the 4th quarter, and you need your kicker to execute a bomb to take the lead. You trust him, and he absolutely delivers.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. Now let's see if they can pull this one out. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
What a big play in the 4th quarter when you're trailing and you need it. You really needed to get a 1st down.
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Like Holly told us, this crowd is not going to fade away, and they're rising up now. Quarterback keeps it. Finding some room. Picks up the 1st down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. And the Sooners want to crank the tempo. Rides to the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Got his man downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got the tight end outside. He's not going to make it to the first down marker, but that looked like a clear face mask, and he might wind up with the first down anyway. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Here's a give to Robinson. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Pocket breaking down. Trying to bull his way in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Hey, listen, it's hard for an offense. When you're trailing late in the game, you've got to throw to get back in. The defense already knows it anyway. On top of that, you've got this weather that you have to deal with. These conditions are not conducive to playing pitch and catch. This is a big uphill battle for this offense.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Jones wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. And after the short run, the clock hits 0, and we are all wrapped up here. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more